You're going to ask me about motherhood, aren't you?
I am sort of, yes.
Yeah.
You must have read my mind.
Yeah.
Because when you were talking about not being able to sleep with the crew, you did have what must have been quite...
No! But did you hear her inflection? She came to the podium and she was so lovely. She said, oh yes, I do want to talk about motherhood. But when you were talking about sleeping with the crew...
It must have been...
Yes. All right, go on.
Must have been quite unmemorable because of Threshold, when you did actually get together with Tom Paris.
Yes, and what did I have? Baby lizards. Meet me in the elevator and we're going to have a lot of lizards. Can you imagine? And with Tom Paris.
It must have been...
Who was driving the ship? Twice they let me have sex. With the pilot, that was smart. And we had lizards. They all died, of course. It was so sad. And then with a hologram, who was 5'2". I mean, I don't understand it at all. I think at the end, I should have been allowed.
Did you ever wake up in the morning, read your script, and think, whatever they're going to ask me to do next, and I don't want to do this?
Did I ever wake up in the morning? First of all, I always did it the night before. I'm just not a morning gal. Every day. It was unbelievable. I could deal with the aliens. I could deal with any kind of physical challenge they wanted to present. And in the first seasons, they gave me a lot of physical stuff, right? With the guns and the running and the fires and the mountains and the boat. It was the techno-battle. And what looks easy is inexpressibly difficult because the camera's on you and the camera's on a crane. And it is, in fact, 5 o'clock in the morning. And I've got to take that camera to each crewman on the bridge, one by one, right? And I'm to deliver page after page of technobabble as I am walking, right? Issuing instructions about the quadrant and the and getting to one of them at a time, and their response inevitably at the end of 10 pages from Captain Janeway is, "I captain." So, I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong or up or down, but I would take the camera and I'd have to hit the mark within 1, inch. And I would get to Commander Chakotay. What do you say, Commander? You're kidding! They'd all be asleep. Because, of course, it was so unspeakably dull. Here she comes again. And this happened a lot. So it was the terror of the technobabble, how to bring the technobabble to life, right? It's truly, and this is the only comparison that I can draw that would be, I think, accurate. It's as if you handed me, and I could do it, but if you handed me 30 pages of Japanese and said to me, "You've got 5 hours. Must be done." Oh. Scary.
It was frustrating, too, when you learned to yours, and a few of them didn't bother learning theirs either, so you have to do it all over again.
It could be frustrating, but I understood it from their point of view. If you don't have anything to do, it's lethargic. I always had so much to do. Not to take them off the hook.
You did it well.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much. She didn't ask me anything about motherhood, did she? No? Because we all know about motherhood, don't we? I have children. And what do we know about motherhood? Next question, right? Yes.
Kate, have you a dream job?
Do I have a dream job? As an actress? Or
as an actress. Is there something out there that you've always
Yes.
said, I want to do?
And it looks like I'm going to get a shot at it.
Oh, great.
If God is good. Which, by reputation, he is. Antony and Cleopatra. And I've got to jump on her because she cannot be played long in the tooth. There's nothing worse than watching a 75-year-old Cleopatra. But I want to rip that open and put that asp to my breast, and I want the audience to gasp with delight. I want to play it now. I'm at an age. You'll notice that I never quite say the figure, do I? And I think it's a wonderful story of great love, right?
Yeah.
Don't you?
Oh, yeah, that's great.
So, Antonin Cleopatra. Yeah.
And one more question. Is there anyone that you haven't worked with yet that you would really die to work with?
Oh, well, of course.
Who's that?
Well, I just mentioned her name. Dame Judi Dench would be one of them. You could take any English actor off the stage at the RSC, and I'd give my right hand. Because what the English have that the Americans do not have is that they are to the manner born. An English actor is honored as an actor. He is encouraged as an actor, and he is absolutely embraced by his community as an actor. He's not exalted, you know, and then plunged into a vat of criticism and despair. He is a citizen, and he is there to bring enlightenment and illumination to your lives. And it's the culture. So, yes, any number of actors, it would be. Well, come to think of it, there is a young... Well, never mind. Thank you. He's back again.
Well
Yes.
spotted. There's a lot of technology involved with making Star Trek.
There was a little technology.
A lot of
Yeah,
technology
yeah.
with the today's state-of-the-art
Yeah.
equipment and stuff. Did that make it a lot harder to work on than when you were on Mrs. Colombo? Obviously, that was made back many years ago, less technology available. Does technology make your job harder?
Oh, yes. Sure it does. If you have a state-of-the-art kitchen, right, and 6 ranges as opposed to 2, and 2 ovens as opposed to 1, and 4 cuts of beef as opposed to 3, you're going to complicate and exaggerate the process of the meal. But undoubtedly, if you use all of your expertise, the meal will be by degree better than it would have been otherwise. So it's a double-edged sword. For my money, back in the day, it was better and more fun. When we filmed with 1 camera on Mrs. Colombo, I mean, it was just, there was far more forgiveness than there is now. Voyager was exacting. And when I say they didn't want any nonsense, they wanted no nonsense at all, sir. If you inverted a line, or you injected something that had a slight modern taste to it, it didn't matter if you'd just gone through 10 pages of brutal dialogue with John Delancey in a bathtub. You had to go back and shoot it again, right? Not to mention the split screens and all of the special effects. Yeah, but that was a very good question.
So does that mean that you found acting back in Mrs. Colombo's days a little bit, for want of a
You
better
could say
term?
back in the day.
Back in the day, okay. Did
Yeah.
you find that, was acting more pleasurable then than you find it now?
Well, I was young, full of spit and vinegar. You know, yes, probably yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You know, the more you do it,
Yeah.
what's your name?
Philip.
We might as well get to know each other.
And you are?
The more you do it. What do you say? What do you say? Finish. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
He's the devil. Yes.
Hi, Kate.
Hi.
Most of us know you as a dramatic actress, but
Do you?
you did appear in a 3-part Cheers episode. What are your memories of working with that cast? And is comedy something you'd like to pursue further?
That's a good question. Comedy's tough. And the reason that they are paid ungodly amounts of money is because it is doubly tough to recapture it take after take after take. I had a wonderful time on Cheers because she wasn't a fall-down character. I mean, she was a politician, Janet Eldridge. And I got to play with the comedian who was Ted Danson. Do I wish I could have sharpened that skill? Absolutely. Do I think it will come again? Yes. But it's all about letting go. And for some reason in that period of my life, it was right. Yeah. That was funny, Cheers. Funny till you stand next to Ted Danson in the wings, right? 2 minutes before you have to go out and tape. And he says, what a way to make a living. 10 hours of work, 450,000. I said, who? I mean, it's just amazing what they can make.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.